It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Wednesday, October 7th, 2020. Number 1. Tuesday afternoon, presidential candidate Joe Biden delivered what may have been the speech of his campaign, maybe the speech of his political career. From a podium in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the site of Abraham Lincoln's address 157 years ago announcing the freedom of slaves, the Democrat addressed their progenitors, the backbone of his party, today's African Americans. He also spoke to the families of the more than 200,000 Americans killed and more than 7 million affected by a disease that has been downplayed by Donald Trump. Number 2. The much-anticipated debate between vice presidential candidates Harris and Pence will be held tonight, televised from Utah, moderated by Susan Page of USA Today. Changes are in store as new safety measures have been announced, and the tenor of the debate will be decidedly different. And given the ages of the presidential candidates and Donald Trump's hospitalization with coronavirus, more attention will likely be given to the running mates and their abilities to step in for the president. Number 3, the Internal Revenue Service is extending the October 15th deadline to register to get a stimulus check for those who have yet to receive one. The new deadline to register for an economic impact payment is now November 21st. This is good news for millions of citizens who don't typically file a tax return and live on limited incomes. Number 4. Grand jury audio released in the police murder of Breonna Taylor details the chaotic moments leading up to the 26-year-old woman's death March 13th. Although the audio describes what happened during the incident, it does not stray far from the previous narrative already heard by the public. Meanwhile, in a motion filed last Monday, an anonymous grand juror has asked permission to speak freely about the Breonna Taylor case over concerns about accountability, public trust, and transparency. Number 5, sneaker reselling is big business as GOAT, an online marketplace, has turned resales into currency, pushing it to a $1.75 billion valuation. Supply and demand is the name of the game for sneaker aficionados, and more than 350 brands sell their products directly on GOAT. Those coveted consumer goods have become tradable commodities, with sneakerheads around the world regarding them as an investment asset. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with the one and only Myra J. and Stephen Hill as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Then tune in tonight and join me and my friends Jackie Reed, two funny mamas, Sherry Shepard and Kim Whitley, Myra J., Dominique, George Wallace, Stephen Hill, and the one and only Chris Paul with a live post-analysis of the vice presidential debate featuring Kamala Harris and Mike Pence. That's what you need to know. For more information, go to SybilWilkes.com and sign up for my free newsletter. Be informed, be empowered.